She said, "Don't call me." I said, "Then don't come home." 10 minutes later, and she called 20 times. That was how our fights always began. Short, sharp, and full of pride. We both had tempers that lit faster than a match, and neither of us liked to lose. That night, the silence after her words felt louder than anything she could have said. I threw my phone on the couch, pretending not to care. But every few seconds, my eyes drifted toward it, waiting for it to light up. When it finally did, her name flashed again and again until it felt like my heartbeat had synced with the vibrations. 20 calls in 10 minutes. I didn't answer. I wanted her to feel what I felt. Ignored, unwanted, small. But even as I stared at the screen, part of me wanted to pick up and say, "Come home." I didn't mean it. Pride kept me frozen. Love begged me to move. Outside, the rain started, soft at first, then heavy and relentless. She hated the rain. It made her nervous to drive, especially at night. My chest tightened at the thought of her out there. Angry, alone, and stubborn enough not to stop anywhere. I picked up my phone again, thumb hovering over her name, then set it down once more. We were always like this. Too much love trapped behind too many walls. Minutes turned to an hour. Her calls stopped. The silence returned, but this time it felt colder. I paced the living room, replaying every word we had said. "Don't call me. Then don't come home." It sounded childish now, cruel even. I grabbed my keys and ran to the car, the kind of panic rising that only comes when it's almost too late. The streets were slick and shining with rain. I drove through the dark, calling her again and again, but now she didn't answer. My mind filled the silence with all the things that could have gone wrong. Every red light felt like a punishment. Every ring without an answer was another reminder that words, once said, can't be taken back. When I finally saw her car parked by the old bridge, my heart dropped. She was sitting inside, crying, her head on the steering wheel, raindrops mixing with tears. I rushed out, soaked in seconds, and opened her door. She looked up at me with that same stubborn fire in her eyes, but this time it was dimmer. I didn't say anything. I just pulled her into my arms. She hit my chest once, twice, then held on tight. "I called you," she whispered, voice breaking. "I know," I said softly. "I was waiting for you to come home." The rain fell harder, but it didn't matter. We stood there in silence, both realizing that love isn't about winning, it's about staying, even when pride tells you to walk away. That night we drove home together, neither of us speaking. The storm outside slowly faded, and so did the one between us. Maybe next time we'd fight again, as we always did, but for now, she leaned her head on my shoulder, and I knew we were both still choosing each other. Call after call, storm after storm.